The Story of Karkati. Vasistha continued. In connection with this, O Rama, there is an ancient legend which I shall now narrate to you. There once lived to the north of the Himalaya mountain a terrible demoness known as Karkati. She was huge, black, and dreadful to look at. This demoness could not get enough to eat, and she was ever hungry. She thought, if only I can eat all the people living in Jambudvipa continent in one meal, then my hunger will disappear. Let me engage myself in penance, for through penance is attained that which would otherwise be extremely difficult to attain. Karkati then went up one of the snow peaks and commenced her penance. In course of time, she had grown so thin that it looked as if she was a skeleton clad in transparent skin. After 1,000 years passed, the Creator Brahma appeared before her, pleased with her penance. She bowed to him mentally. She thought, I shall request that I should become a living steel pin, Suchika, an embodiment of disease. With this boon, I shall simultaneously enter the hearts of all beings and fulfill my desire and appease my hunger. When Brahma said to her, I am pleased with your penance, ask a boon of your choice, she expressed her wish. Brahma said, so be it. You shall also be Vishuchika, remaining a subtle thing. You will inflict pain on those who eat the wrong food and indulge in wrong living by entering their heart. Immediately, O Rama, the demoness with a mountainous body began to shrink gradually to the size of a pin. She became so subtle that her existence could only be imagined. She was constantly followed by her other form known as Vishuchika, cholera. Though she was extremely subtle and unseen, her demoniacal mentality underwent no change at all. Vishuchika was radiant and was as subtle as the aroma of flowers. Dependent upon the life force of others, she was devoted to her own work. She had gained the boon of her choice, but she could not fulfill her desire to devour all beings. That is because she was the size of a needle. How strange! The deluded ones do not have foresight. The selfish person's violent efforts to gain his own selfish ends often lead to other results, even as a person is unable to see his own face when he runs into the mirror puffing and panting. His own breath mists the mirror. Suchika entered into the physical bodies of people who, on account of previous illnesses, had been greatly debilitated or had become obese and transformed herself into Vishuchika, cholera. Suchika entered into the heart of even healthy and intelligent person and perverted his intellect. In some cases, however, she left that person when the latter underwent a healing treatment either with the aid of the mantra or with drugs.